So if you see here, the response which I'm getting for this login API, which we done in the Spring Boot Java, we are getting a normal text response. Okay, so instead of normal text response, this response should be in the appropriate JSON format, because the data which we are passing from the UI is JSON data, correct? So the response also should be in the proper format. So now if you see the code, what we are passing is, we are passing in not just normal text message. Okay, that is the reason we are receiving a text in the response. Okay, but instead of this one, if we want to pass or if we want to send the appropriate JSON data, then what we can do, then we can create an object the way how we are receiving the request, right? For the same way how we can able to create a one class, and in that class we can pass this value, and that object we can pass it here, which means I have created a class called response. So it has only the variable called message. I am using getter and setter annotation, which is number annotation. Okay, so I don't need to create any getter and setter. Okay, so now I am going to the controller, and in the controller I am going to create an object for this response. Okay, so response, and I can say the response equal to new response. Okay, so this is like a normal class. Okay, so now in the class I am going to set the message called set message, and here I am going to mention the message. Okay, so now this object I will mention it here like this. Okay, the same way I will mention like this also, which means yeah, this is not needed now. I think, sorry, this one has to come like this. This I will remove it, but this one has to come like this. Okay, so now I think even we can optimize the code something like this as well. Okay, this is also fine actually. We don't need this variable now, because we are directly set the value, right? So the same way below in if conditions also we can do the same thing, which means this value I can directly pass it to the method. So this one I can remove it here, and this one like this actually. So now what we can do, as you can see here, now we have created a class, and in that class we are passing the value to this variable. If it is success, this object becomes success response. If it is failure, then this object will send the error response. Okay, so now we will see how it works. Let me restart the. Okay, if you see here, now I am getting a proper JSON response from the API. Okay, so if I give this proper details, let's see how it works. If we send this request, as you can see, I am getting a URL correct, which is 200. Okay, which is perfect. In case if I provide wrong password, means it has to give me the error. Yeah, it is fine, and also the response is also in the proper format. If you see, it is 400 bad request. Okay, so this is how we can easily send the appropriate response from our Spring Boot application to the UI. Okay, thank you. Okay guys, so if you have any questions or any queries related with programming, post in the comments, we will help you. Thank you.